Hi, my name is, well, they call me Mom Ferrario, and I've just having a conversation with a friend of mine that said, you like to talk a lot, you can talk about anything to anyone, on any subject, anywhere, and I'm like, that's crazy, because in order to have a conversation with anyone about anything, anywhere, you would have to be in many places at one time. And hey, how you doing? Good. Oh, it's good to see you. No, that's great. What was that, a new pair of pants? Oh my God, wow, I think I used to have those same pants, but not exactly in that color. It was a little bit of a different color. Yeah, what size are you? Oh my God, that's great. I mean, no, I'm not a 36, but I know the number 36. That's amazing. Okay, maybe I'll talk to you later. Where you going? Where you going? What? All right, look, I'll talk. Wait, where you going? All right, I'll talk to you later. So anyway, what I was saying was, this guy, he accuses me that, like, I'm talkative, like I can talk about anything, anywhere, with anyone, and I'm like, it's so not true. Like, I'm I'm an introverted kind of guy. I'm a personal kind of guy. I'm not a tall man. I'm not a mailman. I'm not an airman. The point is that, well, I even lost my point for a second because I'm standing by this building, and it reminds me when I used to do construction. I mean, that was before I used to do sales. But then when I just take a story from the beginning. So I was doing sales, right? And I was doing okay, but not so great. And then one day, this guy comes in, and we get to talking, and I don't know. Before I know it, like a day went by. It was amazing. Like, the guy was still in my office. I mean, it was weird. I found it weird that he was pulling on the handle real rapidly and screaming and yelling, but maybe he had some sort of ailment, Tourette's or something. I don't know, but I was talking. I mean, we were talking, him and I, that is, we were talking, and and by the second day, he offered me a job, which was really weird. But it wasn't in construction; it was another sales job, and I'm like, geez, do I really want to go from sales to sales, And then one day I was walking by, home from the sales job, and I went by this construction site, and I swear this guy whistled at me, and I'm like, oh, I'm very flattered, but there was a pretty girl walking by, but I'm sure it had nothing to do with her. And I'm like, I'm very flattered, but I'm not a homosexual. I'm I'm a heterosexual, and of course I accept and love all creatures and all beings, and I love the planets, I love the stars, I love day, I love night, I love coffee, which I'm having now. I love cigars, I love cigarettes, I love marijuana, I used to love hardcore drugs, but I don't love them anymore. They didn't love me back, So this construction guy, I found it real strange that he had attached himself almost to a steel girder that was swinging from a cable, and was allowing the cable and the girder to take him up, by way of crane to the top of what must have been a 50-story building. And but I could swear that he was whistling at me, and I said, you know what, this is my calling. This is my calling. I'm gonna look into this construction thing. I mean, I had no experience in it, but when I met with the foreman at the same job that day, well, it wasn't really that. I met him on I never forget. I met him on a Monday. I know, because Monday is always the day I get caramel macchiatos, and I met him on a Monday, and we were still there Wednesday. We were still talking by Wednesday, and the guy, it's weird because he handed me his hard hat. I don't know if that was a safety issue or what it was, but he handed me his hard hat. In fact, he handed me his hard hat, his vest, his tool belt, and he left. He ran away screaming, oh, this is a friend of mine. This is Mo Pampany. I was just making a video. I'll tell you about it in a little while. If you want to hear about it now, I'll tell you about it now. You know what I mean? It all depends on what your availability is. It's I don't know. Hey, you're not wearing socks. Sometimes I don't wear socks. How does that feel on the feet? You get calluses? I don't know. What about you? Anyway, well, look, I could go on and 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 on. I mean, well, maybe the guy was right. Maybe this friend of mine who said that I do talk a lot to anyone, anywhere, about anything. Maybe he was fractionally, I mean, marginally, I mean, estimated, decimal point, enumerated, somewhat, remotely correct. I'll give him that, but I really don't think it's true. I really don't think it's true. So we'll meet again. And I'm telling you, we're gonna meet again. So. Because I got to talk to you. I really do. I got a lot of things to say. So, arrivederci, and ciao and Auf Wiedersehen and oh, I got this language dictionary in my back pocket. I'd love to take it out, but these pants are really tight, you know. And they say the tight pants are not really good.